Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I saw this story in the news feed, and I had to do it. And, as you guys well know, I did a story, I think it was yesterday, about how a young guy got on the bus, and him and the bus driver got into a shootout. Videos in my video library if you want to go check it out. I made it yesterday, and they wound up shooting each other. And a lot of you guys sided with the bus driver, but today's a little bit different because what I seen was appalling and it was messed up. This story right here is about a Central Ohio transit bus driver, 30 years old, right? It looks like a homeless man, 66-year-old man, on the bus, fall asleep on the stop. Arrive at the last stop. He was woken up by the bus driver, telling him it's the last stop. And a fight occurred. Now, when I say fight, I'm not talking about a verbal altercation. I'm talking about much more, where you have one person that's, a victim and the other person the victimizer, and you'll never guess who is who. I'm gonna play this news footage, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. It's a despicable display against humanity. Check this out.
The bus driver has been fired and is now facing criminal charges after an alleged assault caught on camera. We do want to warn you, this video may be difficult for some to watch. So in it, you'll see the 30-year-old driver attack a 63-year-old man who police say fell asleep on the bus. This happened last month near the intersection of North Champion Avenue and East Long Street. Police say the driver, Jaleel Palmer, announced it was the last stop on his route and that passenger missed his stop. The two men got into a verbal argument. The passenger left, but then found the bus again a few blocks away. That's when Palmer stepped off the bus and struck the passenger several times. Coda tells NBC4 the driver was fired earlier this month. Palmer was charged with felonious assault.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the short video clip, and that was the light version. If you want to see the full version, I have the link in the description box below of the 6-minute video from the immediate interaction on the bus to the time where they fought and all the way till the end. And this Central Ohio bus transit service, they were totally transparent with this video, and they totally outed this guy, I guess, to avoid a lawsuit. And they should have outed him. You're a 30-year-old man, Jaleel Palmer, 30 years old, got a job, a profession. You're going to run into all kind of people that don't agree with what you say. It might have struck your day, how you feel, or whatever. But under no circumstances do you put your hands on a customer the way you did this man. Now, I said the man was 66 years old. That's a correction. He's 63. Still the same damn thing to me. Number one, if you watch the full video, you'll notice a couple of things. Well, you'll notice 3 or 4 things that I'm going to talk about today. First thing is this. When they're standing outside the bus, I don't know if he was having this smoke break. Like, a lot of bus drivers pull over. They have to get off the bus. They get a 5-10 minute break to smoke cigarettes. I think that's what was going on. Because the bus shows the bus camera, the windshield camera on the bus shows the bus parked and the driver outside already when the older man comes across the street. First thing is this. You hit this man from behind like a punk, a coward, like a lot of these kids do. They wait till somebody turn their back and they run up and sneak them from the back, knock them down. You knock the man down on the ground as if that wasn't bad enough. Guys, he kicked this man in his face several times and broke his jaw. The old guy was on the ground like, what the hell? You understand what I'm saying? You humiliated him, berated him, kept saying the same repetitive talk we see a lot of goofy people do nowadays. Keep saying the same thing over and over again. What's up now? What's up now? Like that, what you want to be up? That man is twice your age, old enough to be your son's grandfather. You get no win off of beating him up. And he wasn't even confrontational like that to you. Yeah, he walked up and was talking to you, but he was talking to you from a standpoint of when men talk to each other from a respectful standpoint, like, hey, I can only say so much because I know my limitations. You did not have to hit that dude. That was overkill. Then you beat him up, cars driving by, people looking, you talking shit to him. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you kicking him in the face. You ain't see that camera. This is the last thing. You ain't see that camera up there, bro. You know it's a dash cam. You know it's a dash cam up there. You fighting him right in front of the thing. Then you picking his clothes up, talking about his shoes dirty and him being dirty, just berating the man. The man had enough to get on the bus. That was enough. That's where the conversation should have ended at. Don't matter where he come from or his background. That ain't your motherfucking business. He had enough to pay his toll. He fell asleep. Yeah, you told him you couldn't take him back. He was mad and he was arguing and all that stuff, but it's nothing he can do but argue. He wasn't threatening you or whatever. And then the thing is funny. I don't know how you thought you was going to be right in this whole situation, bro. Because the dash cam picked up the audio in the bus, but not outside the bus. It got you on camera outside. He didn't strike you. You struck him first. And you did it like a bitch. This guy got fired, which he should. And they gave him some charges. I think his charges need to be more severe than that. If I was this 63-year-old man who looked like he was homeless, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if they try to offer to pay the bill or not, I'd still push the envelope with them. Because this should not be tolerated. 30-year-old man don't have no respect for nobody, no respect for the elderly. You should not have beat on that man like that. Should not. Nothing he did screamed, me, or anybody else of rational mind should do him the way you did him. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's nothing you can say to get yourself out of this and make yourself look good in a positive light at all. You took advantage of that man. You treated him like trash. There's nothing. A lot of times people are homeless. A lot of people disregard them as they're less than nothing. And I think this is one of those cases where you just talked to him because you knew nothing was going to happen to you. And you felt as though you was in the right because your life was better than his. That's how I see it. Why'd you kick him in the face like that? And then like you would stop for seconds at a time, berate the man, and then kick him again. You see the man had his hands up. He was in a surrender position. He was subdued. As soon as you hit him on the ground, the man was in shock, like, what the hell? He didn't even say anything. He just looked at you. If he wasn't talking back to you, there was no reason to hit him. And there was definitely no reason to berate him like that. Whatever you get, you get. And I hope you get all of it. Guys, the video's in the description box down below. You can hear the audio. You can hear everything. Tell me what y'all think. This was overkill to the highest extreme. He did not have to do that man like that. That man did not touch him. That man said what he said and walked away. That's the big thing. All this stuff could have been avoided. The man said what he said and walked away. Took a few paces away from you where you had to run, sneak up behind him, come on an angle, and then hit him on the side of his head and knock him in the street. Then the man hit his head on the cement. Guys, you don't believe me? Go take a look. And I do encourage you. Listen to what he's saying to this man. He talked to this man like this man was nothing. This man is somebody's grandfather. I'm sure of it. Probably got a son close to your age. And he might see you. Because looking at your fight game, it wasn't too impressive. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out the video. It's overkill. Take care.